Hi everyone. As you may or may not know, I love girl groups. So I thought it would be fun to tell you my biases and talk about them. I'm only doing groups where I'm familiar with all of the members enough to feel comfortable choosing a bias. Feel free to gush about your own biases in the comments. Now let's get into it. In Twice, my bias is Jonghyun. Twice are my alt group and I've stan them since 2017. It actually took me forever to pick a bias because I love them all so much. But then one day Jonghyun just grabbed me by the throat and refused to let go. I adore everything about this woman. I love her voice and her sense of humor and the way she teases the other members but also always protects and looks out for them. It's been a joy watching her confidence and her dancing improve. I'm also proud of her for writing lyrics to some of Twice's songs, especially Love Line, which is one of my favorite B-sides. She's so underrated in every way and deserves way more than she gets. I wish I could give her the world. In Dreamcatcher, my bias is Dami. I'm high-key in love with her. She's such a talented rapper and dancer with great stage presence, and she deserves so many more lines and longer rap parts, but that's a topic for another day. She has the most humble and sweet personality and she's so helpful to others. I love her style and how she's not afraid to be herself. She works so hard and I'm so proud of her. I also can't wait for her to release her mixtape because it's going to slap. In Blackpink, my bias is Jisoo. When I first got into Blackpink, I noticed her the least because I was an idiot. I've grown to love her so much. She has my favorite singing voice in the group and her smile lights up the universe. Seeing a picture of her will literally brighten my entire day. She just seems like the most beautiful person inside and out. In G-Friend, my bias is Shinbi. As soon as I saw my first G-Friend music video, she caught my eye and I knew she would be my bias. I love her attitude and her sense of humor. She has such a unique personality for an idol and I just think she's so funny. I adore her dancing and her voice and think she's one of the most gorgeous people ever. Shinbi, I'm free Friday if you want to hang out. My Red Velvet bias is Yeri. She's so sweet and talented and I could see us actually being friends in real life. It makes me so sad when people send her hate because she works so hard and doesn't deserve it. I wish I could protect her. But she's out there thriving and proving people wrong and it makes me happy. I'm also so glad Ariana followed her back on Instagram because it's what she deserves. My bias in i-dle is Soyeon. Like Yeri, she gets a lot of unnecessary hate and it just makes me happier for her success. Soyeon has such a unique beauty to her and she's an incredibly talented and well-rounded performer. She has more talent in her pinky finger than I do in my entire body. I really think she's going to be someone in the industry and I can't wait to see what she does next. My bias in Momoland is Jane. Every time I watch a Momoland music video or performance, Jane has always stood out the most to me. I love her voice and her dancing and she's also so pretty. She's the very definition of an underrated idol and she deserves more attention. Stan Jane. In ITZY, my bias is Ryujin. I think of her as like my K-pop daughter. Fun fact, I dyed my hair pink the same time she did for IC. She was my bias before but then that secured it. I love her emo kid vibes because I'm also an emo kid. When I see how successful she's been I feel like a proud parent. And her dancing is amazing. Like, look at her go. In Wiki Miki, my bias is Suyeon. Her visuals always catch my eye and her voice is really good. She's also so funny with the other members. She always seems done with them but in a loving way. I like her a lot and I want the best for her. My Mamamoo bias is Moonbyul. Moonbyul is one of my favorite K-pop rappers. I love her voice and I think she's so talented. My eyes are always drawn to her when I watch Mamamoo performances. I admire her artistry a lot and I think she just seems like an amazing person. My Kristen V bias is Rina. When I was watching Wee Woo for the first time and her part came on, I was like, I need to know who this girl is. Rina is so multi-talented and beautiful. I love her personality and I'm glad her Instagram is back so she can keep sharing her life with us. The way Pledis treated her was disgusting, but I have a lot of hope for the future and I will support her in whatever she does. Thank you for watching. I might make an update to this video if anything changes or if I stan more groups. But I love these women so much, so thanks for letting me talk about them. Have a good day.